you are objecting. Okay, roll call vote.
Approval of House Resolution 1109, Ablan.
Yes.
Alfedor. Amante.
Mr. Chairman, may I explain my vote? Chairman and my colleagues, I'm reminded we're rainbow. In our situation today, we are various colors. There is blue, there is white, there is red. But the rainbow arches from earth to sky, it promises a beautiful tomorrow. All of us here, regardless of our feeling, will promise a beautiful tomorrow for our people. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes. I already said yes.
Just a short explanation of my vote. Chair, for the record, I'd like to state that this resolution was rejected twice. First, in the committee report itself, you said this was signed by the Honorable Chairman. In the last page, the committee voted against the motion to approve House Resolution number 1109. It was also rejected, Mr. Chair, by the Committee on Rules. In their memorandum, the committee has decided to immediately refer the committee report back to the Committee on Constituent. Now, Mr. Chair, my point, dalawang beses na kung sinuka ang resolution na ito, parang yung dalawang beses na sinuka, kinakain pa ho natin. So I think that it is an insult to this committee that we are eating the very food that we have rejected, that has been rejected twice. That is my objection, Mr. Chair.
Cong yan.
Mr. Chairman, I voted the affirmative. This matter has been talked to death. It's about time we decide once and for all what to do. And the final decision will come from the plenary.
Morgan. Garcia. Lagman.
Yes, but let me explain my vote, Mr. Chairman.
Use the microphone.
My affirmative vote is limited to two purposes. One, to allow the plenary to fully deliberate on this House Resolution number 1109, and two, to trigger a constitutional issue or justiciable issue for the resolution by the Supreme Court eventually.
Masa.
I vote no, Mr. Chairman. This resolution violates the Constitution, violates constitutional provisions, and it violates the rules of the House of Representatives.
Waldo.
Yes, no violation.
Pañalo.
No.
Upas.
Even now.
Valdez.
Yes.
Delmar.
Yes.
Detomano. Villarosa. Vilarde. Golez.
Mr. Chairman, I vote no, and may I explain my vote. Mr. Chairman, I vote no. First, on constitutional grounds. The Barasi clause on page 3 of this resolution clearly states that it is opposing what is the conventional interpretation that we should be voting separately, because you can see here in the parenthetical inclusion, upon a vote of 3/4 of all the members of Congress. This is insisting that 3/4 of all the members of Congress, but in the parenthetical statement it says, i.e., not 3/4 of each house voting separately. In other words, this resolution contradicts the position of two constitutional luminaries that we invited, both of whom insisted that we should be voting separately and voting on 3/4. The other reason, Mr. Chairman, is that it is my position that we have fatally committed the procedural clause here. The first one is just a few minutes ago on the motion for a previous question. In the opinion of this representation, that motion for a previous question was premature because we have not yet, the motion for a previous question becomes valid only if the issue has been debated very lengthily. But we did not give the opportunity to only a few members of the minority to state their position, but notwithstanding that, the chair recognized the motion for a previous question, which again I would like to reiterate was a premature motion. The other issue is the issue again on the constitutionality. It is the considered opinion of this representation that this resolution will become valid only if we insert the clause, the Senate concurring. That clause is absent in this resolution. In other words, we are ignoring the existence of the Senate. This resolution will become valid only if we include that clause, the Senate concurring. And therefore, Mr. Chairman, on grounds of constitutionality and on grounds of procedure, this presentation votes no against this resolution. Thank you very much.
Antonino Custodio.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, my negative vote is meant to express my humble opinion that the House cannot do this alone. That we need the Senate in order to amend the Constitution. However, Mr. Chairman, it is clear that that this resolution intends to do it alone without the Senate. We are now saying that the House of Representatives can act as a constituent assembly without the Senate. My objection, Mr. Chairman, is not only based on that opinion as together with the opinions of various constitutionalists, but it's also based on the procedural flaws that this committee has done in terms of 1109. Mr. Chairman, this is a mere resolution, but we are talking about the Constitution. This is a mere resolution, such as a resolution expressing the sense of the House, Mr. Chairman, that does not even need a vote, a third reading vote. All we do in terms of plenary action will just be to adopt this resolution because it is just a House resolution with no effect whatsoever except to express the sense of the House.